So to take a coffee tour or not, I mean, I was apprehensive, and it was my wife's idea, and I actually really liked it a lot. You learned a lot, and the guy that was doing the tour, I mean, I would say they have at this particular place, they had really top-notch guy, and he just made it interesting. Not only do they grow a little bit of coffee, they also do cocoa plants, and they make their own chocolate, which after being in the country for about 3 weeks and not having any good chocolate, it was a bit of a treat to get that. They also do sugarcane. So, but what thing to note is I think a lot of these farmers have gotten into these tours as a way to increase their livelihood. It's not that this is really a coffee or a sugar plantation, but they grow some of it as a nod to the industry, if you will. But they've set up all of these quite interesting displays and different grades of coffee. I mean, they do have some fancy equipment that splits it and sorts it and bakes it on the spot. So most of the coffee actually is shipped out of here green, and then the purchaser actually roasts it more fresh, if you will. But again, it's not a bad thing. Close to our home in Austin, Texas, there are wineries, and when you go to visit them, they have these beautiful, fancy tasting rooms with these guys that'll tell you about all the different raspberries and chocolate taste that you don't taste any of it. But at any rate, they have a few token grapes that they grow on the property. And the real bulk of the winemaking, the grapes get shipped in from another part of the state or from California. So these guys aren't doing anything different. They just sort of tapped into the same resource. And the end of the tour ends with a little ride on this ox cart, and we were too sophisticated to take that ride. No, actually, the group that was with us, there wasn't any more extra room. I did think it was interesting the relationship that the cows had with the owner. He's the guy with the big stick, and that was actually kind of cool to watch this relationship happening.